Special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies.
Hey everybody, Gunner Burger. Welcome to another episode of I forgot what we're doing, Mystical Midnight Celluloid Cinema.
Confused. Wait.
Because we didn't end up filming on Sunday, so it was like, now it's kind of like out of. But whatever. We're here to do, we've done Koontz recently a couple times. We've done.
Depression.
That's every day. I mean, we've done trailers, we've done this, we've done that, so I figured it's about time we do get back to doing a fucking actual 50s piece of shit fucking sci-fi movie.
Why not? When life is shit, watch pieces of shit.
I mean, I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, I prefer not to. Either.
But here we are, so might as well just start, because here we are.
Take a break.
Oh,
ready?
Really? Okay! Ooh, how can we add to our enjoyment of the fucking show?
Not watch it. Taste tempting.
Well, like what? Hot dogs? Because we know everything that they fucking sell is hot dogs.
Tempt your palate.
That's when they could say food like that was like of the highest quality, because things kind of were. Now they're like, getting rid of the fucking FDA and everything, so they're never going to check our food. So companies are just going to give us molded fucking sawdust.
Yeah,
fucking, here's a hot dog, just molded sawdust.
Have some melted dirt Krispies.
There are no limits to what man may achieve.
Well, yeah, there actually is.
Yeah, there actually is.
Because we thought we were getting somewhere, throughout the last decades, and then
come to America 2025. You're going to see a big difference. Destination space.
Where I wish we were at right now, and not actually
Or Katy Perry
here for 8 fucking minutes.
It just made me connect with love and stuff. I'm like an astronaut.
No, you're fucking not. Now I want to play roulette.
Yeah. Or tops and...
Always bet black,
What was it
dude.
called?
Always bet black.
You throw the shits down, you
Jacks.
Jacks, right.
You throw the ball out and...
Yeah.
Technicians working against fantastic odds. And all of this...
Is he riding in a shopping cart?
Is that it? Oh.
Preparation for the next few moments to come.
They have a dartboard? Oh no, it's not a dartboard.
Carry the first men into orbit around the moon.
Does anybody know what any of this equipment does?
The principal responsibility now was upon one man. That
Well,
man was
3,
Dan
4, or 5
Danielson.
men.
Director of the U.S. Space Program.
Straighten up. Sucking that gut, bud. Yeah, nozzles, or nozzling, sir.
Dude, I am super curious, right?
What are the tennis balls?
No, I'm back to my thing. I'm super curious, right? So there was the space race in the 60s or whatever, and we went to the moon.
We did.
And we have done
supposedly.
Don't you even fucking start. I'll punch you if you say the moon landing was fake.
I don't know. We can hardly get off the ground now.
Well, that's kind of my point. But if you say the Earth's flat, I swear to God, I'm punching you so
the Earth
fucking
is not
hard.
flat, but whether or not we actually landed on the moon, a little questionable sometimes.
Nah, we made it to the fucking moon.
I hope we did.
But it's but all those years, why did we never go back?
Because we never made it in the first place.
Whatever.
Sorry. I'm on Rogan's side.
You're just...
Look it up, JB.
But yeah, thanks for this, like, completely, like, disrupting the actual conversation
I'm
I was
sorry,
trying to have. No, it's fine. It's all fine. Because if you don't believe we let it on the moon, the fucking conversation means
I don't know. Let's talk about
Never
it.
mind. I'm good. I'm
I'm
fucking
open to
good.
discussion.
Well, because I'm pretty sure nothing's going to happen in this movie.
That's a hell of a viewmaster they got there.
Have a check on your stellar induction platform stability.
Do we have to watch them sleep?
But it feels like it's been a long fucking time since we watched a movie like this.
They never explain what the knobs and the turny things do. They're just dudes in the back doing this, justing, twisting, turning.
I mean,
like you need all that just to float in space.
Do you want this movie longer? So they explain what every button and knob does? This is the gravitational refibulation button.
That would at least, help out a little. Transparent men in the forest. Breaking news. Pete Hexus sent out another tweet.
Barrow, Alaska, standing by. This is ground communication control. Dr. Andrews is ready.
Oh, Bob's cool. He gets the center console.
Do we have confirm on
Well, he's got the most stripies on his shoulder.
Yeah, he does. One hell of a DJ set he's got there.
That is a major cluster there. So I don't know what fucking bars and thingies represent rag, but how many
blinky lights do? Blinky, 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 blinky. What do they do? I mean, I'm assuming they're doing something.
Well,
are they?
You know what they're doing? I can tell you technically what they're doing. They're making the background not just boring ass gray boxes.
But I know that if my board's lighting up like a Christmas tree, something's not right. Radiation.
Or maybe it does that because it is right.
Maybe.
Maybe if they all went fucking dead,
solid,
then everybody like, oh.
A solid light would consider like it's good. Blinking all over the fucking place makes me think this ship's about to explode.
Only two things can happen. They either make it or they don't make it.
Well, you're optimistic there.
Thanks, Mr. Obvious.
Hey, either they make it or they don't make it. Hey, either our ship implodes in space or it don't. Are we in space? Or are we on the ground? I don't even know.
These motherfuckers are on the ground.
They're on the ground, okay.
Yes. They're ground control to Major Tom.
See, that's probably why all the blinky lights were going crazy. Yes, flip, flop, flip, switch, smack, smack, switch, switch. It's like that. I don't know what they're just clicking, clacking, clicking.
Wow!
All that and it still hit.
Did it hit or did it just
I didn't
explode?
twist and poke enough knobs, sir.
The dude on the ground got it in the nuts. The other dude lightly got it in the ankles but fell over anyway.
Oh no, the top is twisting and turning. They're in space. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused on who's actually in a rocket and who's not.
I know they're not differentiating very much.
It's all Arbenbacher and whatever the fuck.
No, these motherfuckers are on the ground. I damn what I was used to do with the center console. Wait! But something happened! What?
I think the Muppets modeled those two old guys after the Grumpy Puppets.
What about the fucking Stadler and what the fuck? God damn it!
Yeah. But anyway, what were you saying?
I don't know. Stadler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
Okay, what the? So are there already people in space, like in the fucking roulette wheel? I'm so fucking confused.
They were like Randy from Christmas Story. They're like, why did I can't put my hands down.
So are these motherfuckers on the roulette wheel?
I think.
And the motherfuckers taking a nap, they're on the actual spaceship? You're right.
I can't put my arms down. Oh, Bob, you're such a load. We're not twisting anymore. We're good. Oh, wait, they weren't twisting at all. Who's twisting? Somebody's twisting and bumping and pounding.
See, that's what I said. Okay. Center console guys on the ground.
Right.
The bullshit that's happening where, like, the dudes in their fucking too puffy suits, like, fire and all this stuff, that's on the roulette wheel, I think. And then the people laying down are, like, in the rocket they launch.
They have to keep moving like this to make it look like they're actually doing something.
Oh, just that.
Plug it up.
Wait a minute. But it's a fucking great.
How's the baloney gonna help?
But they're putting patches on grating.
Oh, I thought it was bologna. I'm like, how's cooked bologna? Grilled bologna gonna help us here?
Dude, grilled bologna's great.
I'm not saying it's not, but when you're shipping floating or doing a little flippy flopping,
it always seems to help.
Oh my nipple. Okay, we're still slightly.
No, spinning again. That's good.
Okay, good. There
I love how it's a roulette wheel with a light bulb on top and a light bulb on bottom. So these are light bulbs.
Whee!
Oh, no! This isn't supposed to happen! No! There has to be a more efficient way to get there than hanging from a rope behind a motorized space shopping cart.
That ship is really tiny, or those guys are fucking huge.
I think their ship was really tiny.
Yeah. Welcome to the basement of our futuristic spaceship.
I was gonna say, dude, I think they're using the set from a submarine to make this movie. They're like, yeah, they just made you blah blah blah.
I stole that joke from fucking Space Mutiny.
This is only part of the damage. Is there much other damage? 2 other sections are ripped up a little. The important thing is nobody was hurt badly.
Just as dude got 2 legs to the nuts when he slid across the floor.
Yeah, except
and ran into Ted's fucking ankles.
Kevin with his ruptured nuts.
This is one setback they can't blame on us.
We'll blame Joe Biden. Sorry. Joe Biden responsible for fucking the whole situation going down. NASA disapproves of Joe Biden.
As director of the space projects, Benedict has done a great deal. But it's equally true that Benedict has promised even more.
Stephen Miller.
Dude, whoever that actor is,
he probably has a lot of integrity and honor. And
whoever that actor is like looking down on you, like right now, being like, "Fuck you!
How dare you associate me with that fuck?"
Because this was back in the day, whenever they were like, "Yeah, fascism bad." They just fought a war like 10 years before this against fascism.
I like their futuristic teacups.
These motherfuckers, all these motherfuckers in this movie, right fucking out, probably killed Nazis at some point in their fucking youth.
Well, good on. As you should. The only good Nazi is dead.
The price is we're costing them. They want success.
I was gonna say, dude, how's that controversial nowadays?
It is
saying that. Yes.
To who? Nazis?
Yeah! And there's a lot of them floating around now.
I know. They're all on Fox News.
Or in the administration. Or in the... But anyway. Anyway.
I digress. Fucking microwave ain't working again.
That man's name is...
Like, I might be stoned, but doesn't that... Well, you don't even know. You didn't play the game. I was just saying, to the people at home, doesn't that fucking box, whatever thing he flipped there, look like the... AI sentient vending machine from Cyberpunk 2077?
Like the one person who played that game was like, yeah. Washington, D.C.
Yeah, but why are we going to keep... I don't know government, space! And I know government's involved in space, but no, spies!
I wish we could launch government into space.
Aren't they trying to basically go on their own anyway?
But if we could just launch them, just, whatever.
For whatever reason, see those bar stools back there that are all stripy? I'm picturing them as being like a gross pink and white.
Probably.
Being like the 50s and all. Like, not like a bright pink, like a dirty, gross pink. Like your mom's vagina.
Yeah! Terrible.
Yeah. Your mother's vagina is pretty terrible.
Jesus. How would you know?
When do you intend to marry me, sir?
Never.
Dude,
No,
don't
that
say that. Kmart Madeline Kahn there is going to get real mad.
You know, I'm acquainted with literally hundreds of people.
I do them all.
In love with a man who lives in an orbit.
Guess you're just lucky.
Sure.
I spend half my valuable time looking up into the sky, wondering how you are.
Ugh, don't be such a loser, honey.
When I'm going to see you again.
Kind of obsessive, honey.
Well, you know what you're getting into when you get into a relationship with an astronaut.
Yeah.
Especially in a sci-fi movie that's been, they just go zigzag zoom. And...
That's right. Ask not what an
Dude, is that his hair that's shooting off to the side, or is that a shadow on the wall?
I can't think that was part of his hair, but it's not.
But yeah, okay, that was like, another dude's hair! That dude's hair morphed into that guy's hair!
And that guy froze back there.
Seems like you're right below.
He's asleep. Wake up!
Must be beautiful.
It's indescribable. I wish I could show it to you.
I wish I could describe it to you.
Someday.
Maybe.
One day I will launch you into space.
What you do
Spice!
I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm very proud of you. I'll be glad, though, when you're back to stay.
My mother-in-law.
Speaking of Tim Curry.
Of course I don't mind.
Tim Curry?
Yeah.
Oh.
Spice! But,
I'm glad he's still doing good. I mean,
yeah.
he's doing as well as he can be.
Yeah. Still does cons.
Yeah,
and
still does stuff.
But he does it because he wants to, not because
He
of
has
money.
to or anything.
Yeah.
I love Tim Curry. He's
I
cool.
lead such a relaxed life.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gabe sent me a fucking
The
thing.
specials tonight.
Like a morphings thing of Tim Curry throughout the years, and it was going through like all of his fucking movies and stuff. It was like, dude, there's lots of shit I forgot Tim Curry was fucking in. Like
Series things, comedy
Congo.
movies. Yeah.
Congo.
Hunt for Red October.
Now stop being evasive. Tell me everything, Jim, because I want to hear it.
Do we have time for that?
Dude, okay, speaking of like movies like Congo, like bad movies, which I kind of enjoy.
Yeah.
He was in Congo. He was in the fucking Tom Arnold McKell's Navy, which I secretly kind of enjoy.
Yeah.
And not just because it has Bruce Campbell in a small role in it.
He was in Clue, and that was all
Yeah.
How much we miss one another. Move over, you have company.
right. Ooh.
You seem like
Dude,
you would
he's about
have
to
been.
get-
You seem like you would have been a person that would have remembered the '90s McKell's Navy fucking Tom Arnold movie.
I didn't watch it. I watched Down Periscope, though.
I watched
always
that
get those
too.
two confused.
I don't either, but
I think this guy's about to get two of them.
Doesn't seem to do very much good not to mention it at all, either.
You dumb bastard.
I have a feeling that it's going to go on until I'm old and gray.
If you make it.
Or until you kill him.
What? Don't
Okay.
say that in the fucking restaurant, lady.
Both of their faces were super serious too. I mean, as you would be.
The
Like,
newspapers call you the
Yeah, the guy behind's like,
wait, what? I'm not turning around. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear
hearing
that.
all this, And why does it look like his skull's caved in? Look, it's like,
you know you don't.
Your oysters.
mm.
He is going to get it on with both of them.
Fresh.
Both of them eating huge things of trays of oysters.
Mm-hmm. You really got to light a spliff before fucking appetizers?
Tell beyond what you already.
I mean, she's talking about maybe somebody killing somebody. So I mean,
Oh, putting out your chilled the monkey brains in one of the moon.
Suddenly we found ourselves with all bets off.
So what happened?
that dude's head hasn't moved. I don't think he's real. I mean, for real, he hasn't moved. I don't think he's a real guy.
That is, if we come through this and
He's like a Ron Coots wig on a balloon.
His head's caved in,
I
though.
heard about the collision.
That's his hair and his like reflection and stuff. I see what you're talking about, but
Newsflash.
Or is it the person, like, I can't... Is that part of his head? Move your fucking head! Move your head!
I'm telling you, he's a Ron Coots wig on a balloon.
You've been sitting out your whole life.
Now I'm really watching for his head to move.
I know, so am I.
Think it kind of
Gone forever.
did? Sort of?
But that dude's head behind her head hasn't moved out either.
I think they're all dead. Nobody's moving. She killed them all.
We can't stop. This is something we all believe in.
See, that dude's head's not moving either. What the fuck is happening?
Move your head!
They're like back in the day. They're like
Fuck that. That is the size of his head. That is all his head. He has a big fucking head.
Yes!
It hasn't moved yet.
Edge will think.
But anyway,
There we go. It moved. It moved.
Oh, did it?
Finally, after an hour.
I was gonna say they're like back in the 50s. They're like to the extras. Do not fucking
You
move.
better not fucking move. I'm not told. They're like, okay.
And you'll take Dave away
Look, that dude's head hasn't fucking moved either.
Something, Jim. I am sick and tired of your being the master and Dave.
Oh, can we just eat?
And I think deep down he is too. And one of these days I am going to do.
Dude, her dress is so low cut, we almost get the very tippiest top of fucking cleavage.
Yeah, but we're just
so high low
we're
cut.
Just getting like breastplate.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's weird. It's like you could be showing a little bit of cleavage, but it's 50, so they're like, no, go to the very top of the cleavage, but do not fucking go below that.
You know, that's a typical. You know what I mean? You invite someone for a little
angry talk dinner.
An angry talk dinner. They barely touch their appetizer, and then they get up and run without paying half the bill.
You didn't already have enough trouble enough to worry about.
And that dude's head still hasn't fucking moved back there. Wait, I think it did kind of do a little. I think my baby.
Senate space hearing starts today.
Oh God!
Marjorie Taylor Greene leads.
Applauds the Pope's death and leaves.
It was called the Jewish space flight.
How fucked? God damn it! I didn't want to bring up any of these twats. But how fucked up is it that she's like the Pope's dead, so evil is losing? I mean, have your own thoughts on the Catholic Church.
Yes,
but still,
up, stupid bitch.
Everything is like there's nobody that's gonna say I don't know. The Catholic Church is kind of an evil organization.
It is, but they should still come out with a polite way of saying, "Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch."
I was gonna try to defend the Pope. But this Pope seemed like a progressive
okay guy. He was a progressive kind of guy.
He's still the Pope, and Catholic fucking church is fucked up.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like trying to defend the Pope.
Lots to address there. Wait, we're missing the design of the top.
I shouldn't have brought up that topic because I don't want to defend the Catholic Church, and I damn well don't want to defend fucking Marjorie, Sarah Jessica Parker,
Barney Rubble Green.
Yeah. Wow, look at that fucking...
Everybody's head's huge.
That hair, man. The dude on the right's hair when it cuts back over.
He's like a smaller version of Perry Mason.
Let's talk about that rock.
Doesn't he look like a smaller version of Perry Mason? That guy's full of his shit in. He's like,
when we get back to Kmart Robert Mitchum, this looks nothing like Robert Mitchum. I want that painting in my house.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to regard that question as too
hostile.
Don't try to evade me, sir.
What's with the T-1000 sitting behind her? Asking where the hell John Connor is. When you're like balding, but you have that little tiny patch right here, just fucking get rid of it.
You do this.
What the fuck is?
You do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have that bloop. I have the big old bald, and then just the sides kind of thing.
Bald.
But like,
you
do that.
Pull off the Larry Fine if you let your hair down.
Yeah, he probably has more hair than me up top. Because this is all like. This is kind of nothing here.
I don't know.
But he had like,
Yeah, well, he had that widow's peak for a little bit, and then it disappeared.
Yeah, true. Sorry, me and Trish have been kind of watching a couple Three Stooges here and there, and they've all been like very early. So he still had
like the little widow's peak type deal.
Time required to repair the space station.
Because before we found Tacoma FD and been enjoying that, I tried getting her into like, oh, you want some comedy, something short and comedy? So let's watch a whole bunch of Stooges. We did, and then we found out Tacoma, and she was like, I was enjoying the Stooges, but so now after Tacoma's over, which it almost is done, maybe we should watch the Three Stooges.
Opposite direction. Why are they speaking to his back? This thing in a weird fucking straight courtroom. He has to face the people. He has to keep turning his back.
Unless they're trying to say that there's a whole, like, that's not all the people. Like, there's people there, but then there's people across there, and then, like, that, maybe?
It's unfair.
Oh, wait, I thought this guy was actually eating soup at a Senate hearing. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
What, at the Senate hearing? Yeah. Fucking goddamn Senator Campbell's can't stop eating his soup. It's good.
Royce is using it for personal speech making.
You're quite right. You're exactly right. The man's grandstanding.
He's a bastard.
Who he hurts, or what it costs.
So I was just ready to see, like, you know, him have a gun under his tray, and then get shot through his fucking, and you see blood start going. Yeah, exactly. That's the reference I was making.
I go first, didn't he?
To everything we've done. He fought us from the very beginning.
He looks like he's going to tell Murtaugh at one point he has diplomatic immunity.
It's revoked.
He's like a Rod Sterling / Perry Mason, this dude.
Yeah, I can see that. But also, there's somebody else, too, that's in there. I can't place. I've been trying to place this
I
whole
think he's
time.
like, yeah, also the bad guy from fucking Superman 3.
I don't remember who that is. I haven't watched that movie in
he
fucking
was in
forever.
the Muppet movie, too.
Haven't watched that forever.
Remember the very end when the lady got sucked into the robot thing and then came out a robot thing? I don't know. It was fucking weird.
But also, that dude, not that dude. Because I know we've seen that dude in a whole bunch of shit. I guarantee it. But the fucking Kmart Rod Serling, blah, blah, blah fucking dude also looks like he's got a little bit of, like, who was the, like, the famous actor? We've done movies by him before, but he also played the fucking bad guy in Basketball. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Perhaps that's what's wrong with me. I'm too honest.
I'm trying to enjoy my sandwich.
People who work for us are too modest.
What do you want us to do?
Start taking vows for our latest delay? No, but we needn't go on hiding our light out on a bushel either. June was right when she said that miracles are performed around here. They are. But of our unit performs them. I perform 6 or 7 of them every day before lunch.
What,
good for you.
ejaculations?
Miracle, you build a machine that performs one.
Ask Jobs what?
Department. I do other things I wouldn't believe possible if I hadn't done them myself.
Why is he fucking doing that? It's like like he's in a fucking The Sopranos or something.
Introduce me or not, I'm going to give a speech.
This guy looks like he's going to stab both of them.
I know, dude, but he's also giving him the people's eyebrow the whole fucking time.
This afternoon, I give a speech, and I'm going to tell them all they can go.
Sorry, I was about to swear.
Dr. Andrews.
Shut the fuck up.
If I asked you to give me a promise, would you keep it? Of course you know that. What is it?
Make love to me.
Don't.
What are you trying to say? I'm stupid?
Mr. Chairman. Dr. Benedict. Before the lunch recess, Senator Royce made a statement about the space station.
Wait, that was a lunch recess? That was like
Yeah.
a fucking
That was
whole dinner
Yeah,
recess.
dude, that was like a 12-course fucking
meal
oh,
recess.
Bill. Like a 2-martini lunch.
Yeah.
Free from Earth's gravity and atmosphere, the space station...
He's falling asleep! He's falling the fuck asleep!
I'm trying to figure out, like, exactly what the movie's about.
I don't know, dude. I damn well fucking stopped trying. I 100%
I
stopped
guess
trying.
it's about why the ship was rockety in the space, and they're like trying to figure out. So skinny Harry Mason, Rod Sterling here is going to tell them.
Long before you built that...
Those ashtrays are fucking huge. They're like the size.
No, it's because you keep saying it, joining it in my head. I can't look it up without saying fucking Raymond Burr. Because that's who you're thinking, right?
Yeah. Raymond Sterling.
Rod Burr.
Yeah.
We intend to make a soft landing on the moon.
With that thing?
I was just going to say that. For real, I was just
You
going
gotta
to
crack the fucking thing in half.
I know. It don't got no legs. You ain't got no legs. Sorry, Bloodhound guy.
Maybe they come out before it lands. I don't know.
More than what has been spent on BB.
Beatings?
Benedict's Billions is in orbit.
Brewster's Millions and Benedict's Billions is a sequel to Brewster's Millions.
Awesome.
Use of the word, I can hardly regard so delicate and vulnerable an installation as being operational. This is operational. There are equally learned scientists who feel that it is delicate.
Why do I feel like that guy? That guy looks like he sounds and looks like the scientist guy from fucking The Thing, the first one from 1950.
I think it's lucky, sir, that it's your ear they have and not mine.
That was a lunch dog.
I don't think that this is any time for levity.
Piece of
No
shit.
levity. No, I don't know why I just laughed. It's like no levity.
Scientific advisors
Levity for me, not for thee.
He looks like Bill Maher with less hair.
I'm going to see that he's appointed to return with you as official observer on the station.
No.
I think we've arrived at the moment when this committee is entitled to some first-hand reports, which may not necessarily be in conflict.
He is Dr. Carrington from that movie.
Organization.
He's doing the same fucking voice.
Well, is it? For
yes,
real?
it is.
You can always look it up, which
I
you
could,
never
but I will
won't.
not.
Block Doc East.
And now, sir, I want, here and now,
God damn it.
part of your testimony. An honest.
They're probably saying they're like, Gunner's leading in. He wants to go to intermission when he wants to wait.
Fart.
Sir, there are any number of hazards and dangers, ranging all the way from radiation to innumerable possibilities of mechanical failure. But if you demand my frank appraisal of what I consider to be
My prank appraisal?
Frank or prank?
the vacillation, the continuing.
Vacillation.
Okay, I'm sitting back up. I was waiting for this scene to end, but I don't think the scene's ever going to end.
For like a hot minute. It's like we're going through the whole fucking
Oh, God damn it. Oh, what?
Wait,
No, no,
they're
no.
in space listening to the trial?
I think so.
How boring would that be?
Well, I mean, they got nothing else to do, I guess.
I mean, you could be fighting off xenomorphs or something.
I think I'd rather listen to this trial.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Well,
right.
it would be painful, but you won't die from, because look, we're watching it, we're not going to die.
Yeah.
But we die against some xenomorphs.
Fish up some more teeth.
And the wailing over the cost of survival. And they've always been political opportunists, ready and waiting.
No.
Grab a headline by jumping on.
That is a lot of head. I mean, that's a big fucking head. The hair
Yeah.
emphasizes, but that's a lot of head. That's a Red Foreman-sized head.
And we recognize the value of committees such as.
That's funny.
You recognize the value
Yeah,
of
that dude's
fingers
always
seeds.
pissed the fuck off, man.
Yeah. He's like Sam the Eagle.
It's of little importance whether one by the name of Benedict bears the principal responsibility.
All right, the audience, the cast, we're all falling asleep. Can we move on to some cool?
I don't think anything cool is going to happen. I think we got snuck into a trial movie, like a court movie.
Yeah. You can handle the truth.
As I pray we will, then let us remain constant to that purpose. And in the name of the future of our country.
That dude's face is just as indifferent as my face right now. I was like,
Going hot one day and cold the next. Instead, let us go forward in the American way.
Let us be free.
Pioneering new frontiers without fear.
well, haven't done that in a while.
And accomplishment. Yet facing dangers and disappointments with resoluteness. And without qualms and complaint.
I know, we qualm and complain a lot.
All the time. Like right now.
Yeah.
You're complaining about your shitty movie. Oh, even Bill Maher's standing up.
Man, maybe we should have paid attention to the speech. It must have been pretty fucking good.
I guess. I mean, it didn't seem that great to me.
Because we weren't paying attention. Anyway, on that fucking note,
Wow.
we'll be back after this intermission.
A movie that doesn't give you a chance to intermission. Jesus.
When a lady's in the mood for refreshment, there's nothing like frosty, delicious ice cream. At your refreshment center, you'll find every kind and flavor of frozen treats. Refreshing, good as they can be. So if your lady's in the mood for refreshment, stop in and pick up some ice cream for her. There's nothing quite so good. And don't forget the big kids. Tasty ice cream for everybody at your refreshment center.
Satisfy the kiddies with a bag of crisp, crunchy popcorn. And don't forget to get an extra bag or two to take to the car to munch on during the show. You will also want to take a supply of ice-cold soft drinks or delicious, flavorful coffee to keep you refreshed throughout the next show. Make the evening complete by getting a tasty treat for yourself and every member of your party. Make your visit to our theater a pleasant occasion to be remembered. We'll be richly rewarded with the thought that we have pleased you.
Because I don't know, man. As we were talking earlier, and I was just saying about how everything's so fucked up and crazy and everything. I thought you were putting it up to your mouth. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this Deadwood? But no, everything's so crazy and so fucked up, and it's like, I want to do... Damn, that seems like a big one. I ain't doing that. But it seems like I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't want to be doing these. I don't know. I just don't want to do. I just want to. The only thing I can do is like sit on my fucking couch and like be like, blah, put Deadwood on since I'm rewatching that right now, and just be like, and try to like just because I'm just so depression bearded.
It's kind of it's hard to like because I understand the incentive to like distract. The need to want to distract yourself from the fucking horrors that are. I'm like, but eventually you have to. But I'm like, throw a little attention to it and be like, yeah, maybe we should do something. You know, like people are doing things more than we are. People are actually out there protesting. Yeah. We're just at home going, this sucks. I hope things don't get worse.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm not paying it. I'm trying to like. It's not like I'm even distracting myself, right? Because I still, every time I go out for a cigarette or every time anything, I'm scrolling through fucking Reddit news and I'm seeing all this shit, but it's just making me more and more.
Yeah, like.
And I just like and then I go out for a cigarette. I go out for a cigarette and I'm like, scroll some more and there's something new, craziness. And I'm like,
well, here's a array.
It makes it real hard to make these videos, and I'm like, I want to make
the ray of hope is that the judiciary is actually fighting back, you know, and the judges are actually fighting back, and you know, like you got these schools that he's attacked are actually suing him.
This stuff takes a long time.
It does.
I don't know if my
like they're not just caving.
That's fine. That's great. But I don't know if my body and soul and mind can take any more of this.
Let's just hope that his mind, body, and soul can't take much more of this, and he goes.
I just can't, man. I can't do anything. Then it's like I don't even want to do these. I haven't wanted to do these for a long time. That's why we're doing it Mystical Midnight, not the other stuff, because I don't want to do the other stuff. And plus, my back and wrist are fucked up, so sitting there for 12 hours at a time.
My neck and my back.
But yeah, I was like, I really want to do this fucking video where I'm, you know, Viva La Vinyl, where I'm like, you know, talking about blues albums and stuff. But I don't. I just sit there like this.
Look, the last thing I put out on my channel was 2 weeks ago. People already think I just gave up. I'm like, I've been working on things. I just haven't put it out there yet.
But yeah, I just can't, man. I just can't do anything. I'm just so. No.
I know. Right? It's hard to be geek.
But anyway, let's fake some geek.
I want to be as fake enthusiastic as the asshole that went down to that prison in El Salvador and did the 2 thumbs up while prisoners were behind him. You know, like he was like, I'm like, you're a fucking dick. And I hope when those guys, some of them get out, they find you.
But anyway, we did a pretty good job of not bringing up too much of the blah. So let's stop with the blah and start with the blah.
Leak.
Some mighty saucy music going on.
It's like somebody's trying to tame Frankenstein.
These are the awful moments.
Yes, they are.
Right before
the expanding condom goes up into space.
Right before one of Elon Musk's rockets explodes.
Good evening, Dr. Easton. Hi there, Dr. Easton. May I present Miss Kramer?
Hello, Doctor.
May I present?
Dr. Easton's going with me to the wheel as an observer.
People don't do that shit anymore. May I present Gutter here?
We know that fucking dude too. Like, was he from a TV show back in the day, or am I just? Yeah, that's
he looks like a smaller version of Primo Carnera. Without the muscle. Hence the smaller version. I know people out there like, yeah, how's Primo Carnera? Is that a fucking singer? No. No.
It does a pretty strong singer sounding name.
It does. Primo Carnera. You know? Got his ass beat by fucking Max Baer.
But yeah, but also, it does sound like it to be like, you know, with Tito and the...
Max Baer is a boxer, for those that...
Also, he's pretty much...
So is Primo. Slash actor, slash... Well, so is Bear. Bear. His son, technically, you know, he was in Beverly Hillbillies as the... What was the son's name?
any fun.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Jethro?
Was it Jethro? Yeah, he was Jethro.
I hope so.
That was Max Bear's son.
On the
Max Bear Jr., I think is actually his name was.
Let's just hope that the moon launching goes well.
Damn, you're intense.
Whoa! His head snapped over.
Yeah, he did.
If I did that, I'd hurt myself right now.
He was like Gary Sinise.
Dude, is he going to take it?
Maybe it'd be better.
How they do in 50s movies. Just pull and yank it right into their face and full force.
Smush hard. I'll kiss her already. Well, that was weak sauce. I should just give it up, huh?
We should just give it up.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
In a movie where nothing has happened besides some roulette trouble.
Hey, Bob, Kevin.
Wow, he gets hit by
She was about to get taken out. I forgot what I was going to say.
I think all the women love Kim.
I'm so ashamed.
Goodbye, Jim.
Don't worry, please don't. I didn't pay any attention to it.
I always forget about that one. That one was fun.
You do understand.
Of course I understand.
What was he grabbing? Oh, it was her hand. I thought he was pulling up her coat or something. Put this.
I understand.
Yeah, I understand. Now put this on and get the hell away from me.
No, like you picked up your drinks twice and still just been sitting there.
Well, I did pour a goblet in mine.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we have to go to her mom's this afternoon, so I'm not trying to get fucking day drunk, and then by the time we get there, be like,
whee! Merry-go-round broke down. Space.
The Final Frontier. I've been thinking about watching that recently. But what the fuck has happened?
I think is it going to slow down?
Dude, it's one of the birds of prey. It's just coming uncloaked.
Wait, you're missing it. It's that.
So there's a hang glider, a roulette wheel, and a pen with wings.
I just froze in space. That's great.
I do love their mood walks and stuff on this. Or spacewalks, I mean.
Those suits are hilarious. The Randy spacesuit.
So much room in the head. Not so much room everywhere, but
Correct.
he kicked him in his ass!
Wow! Oh my God, no!
Well, I guess you hope your only hope is to actually make it there. What happens if you lightly miss it? You're fucking fucked.
Wait, did you guys see him do that?
Yeah, they did. They're like, good.
What the? Does that mean I get kicked out too? Wait. I want to go back to that. No, wait, I want to go back. And the other guy's still spinning.
Yeah, I know. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, this is great. Whenever they're doing this shit, that shit's great.
Yeah, fine.
Dude, that closet behind them, is that the one Jamie Lee Curtis hid in Halloween?
I think so.
Matthews, Ship Commander, my associate Dave Rimmel. Welcome aboard, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, the toilet's been backed up for a week. Sorry about that part.
For the symposium. You read a very interesting paper concerning missile trains.
Missile trains?
I do remember.
Now, that dude was definitely the dude I'm thinking he is, but I can't fucking think of what I'm thinking he is. I'm thinking. That he is who he is, that you say he is. If that's who you're thinking he is. The dude on the left looked like Kmart Tobias Beecher.
I wonder if he's got a swastika bird on his ass, too.
Fine. I'm anxious to see all of it.
I'm gonna let it go. I was gonna make some kind of like nowadays political joke.
Sure, Pete says
that's what I was gonna make, but I was trying to let it go.
Hot and cold.
Are you ready? Not bad. We have the majority of Congress on our side.
Amateur.
Good job, Jim.
Down, Jim.
You're gonna be much of a headache. Who knows?
Excuse me?
I'm glad of one thing. The Senate's pro. Even if he does happen to disagree with some of our ideas, that we can win him over our side. Hope so.
Yeah. What are we talking about again?
I have no fucking idea.
You see, Kim?
Is he cute? No, I don't know.
Just fine. I say she was in excellent health.
Ugh. I like when they're in excellent health.
It's like the kid from fucking Children of the Corn with the weird big head.
They want you too, bad guy.
Yes.
Great.
He does. Yeah, so, is there any coffee on board? Yeah, everything looks good here. Little blinkety bloops are going, and the twisting knobs are turning and twisting, and that thing, which you guys see that thing on the radar? It's like bang, 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 boom. What the fuck is that thing? Don't seem to be too concerned with all these blinkety lights going, and damn it, I was trying to watch Seinfeld.
Come in. Have you got a minute? Yes.
Yes.
I know the countdown's about to begin, and I just want to wish you luck.
I know the countdown's about to begin. Dude's like,
why are you wearing a bottle of cologne on your shirt, sir? What? Look at the front. Not him. Harry Mason.
oh, okay, yeah.
Well, it's funny in a way. And quite frankly, I expected just the
Well, he wants to be. His name's Jim, like Jim Kirk, so he wants to be ready when there's a green girl around for him to go spray, kiss. Fuck.
Worth nowhere near the effort or cost.
Always be prepared. I
thought I was dead set again.
That's the Kirk way.
That's very gratifying.
Always be prepared to fuck, yeah.
Yeah. Aliens.
Again, good luck.
Or humans. Yeah,
Yeah, he could do all.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
In the biases.
Look like a horny moron.
All ready, Jim. We're about to get
Over the rocket. Take good care of yourself, baby. Don't let anything
Baby, don't call me that.
I'll try.
I'll go down to the airlock with all of you.
Jim,
I'll go down there. I'll go there. I want to make out quickly.
I know I'm repeating myself.
Stop
I
worrying.
love you.
about
You squirt. Seriously, what's with the ship and the fucking bowling balls attached to it? Do they do anything?
I think that's where the people from the roulette wheel are trying to get to.
Oh, okay.
I think the fucking...
Was that the whole point of the movie? Like the roulette wheel thing was trying to get to the other thing with the balls?
Oh no, I think something happened and they're trying to get the people off. I don't fucking know because those are the people that were sleeping in the beginning. I don't know what is happening.
Some comfy ass pillows, you know. Because those back headrests do look quite comfy.
Yeah, they do.
Look at him. He's like.
power advanced to 10% criticality.
And 10%.
What's your rod control reading, Val?
Excuse me, what about my rod control?
10%.
Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Dave, report on guidance system.
A lot.
Remy Malik.
Can't even pull up my face to look at it.
Dr. Andrews? Programming found.
My hammer
No, I think it's all I can think is Spaceballs. Yeah.
Dr. Boss
Dude!
Professor Boss Hogg there and fucking Rolvin Ohrenbacher.
Where's fucking Boss Hogg?
The littler, fatter guy. They're like the elderly Blues Brothers there. And for whatever reason, they've been chilling there, not doing much.
Confirmed. Criticality near 20%. Oh! Power off!
Shoot!
Shut down nuclear pile.
Trying to.
No, but I can't play the bass pretty well.
Are you on automatic?
Turn your knobby things.
Control is not responding to either.
Criticality 22%.
Damn, I realize we still haven't taken our drink.
Shut off all working fluid.
What'd you call my woman?
Matthew's wearing cologne too. And that is definitely the dude I think I'm from.
Look! You guys want to fill us in on what you're saying? Or
Glad you better alert all your people.
you gotta go pee-pee? Alright.
They go alert the PP.
Attention all ships covered.
I have to go pee-pee.
This is Colonel Matthews speaking. We're faced with the possible nuclear explosion of the rocket ship.
Why?
All personnel
How?
station.
We should move away from it then.
Secure all compartments. Secure.
Wait, we gotta get out of here first.
Stand by.
What's your guess, Dave?
That's my guess.
Seems like it's got to be something in the servo linkage.
What about anal leakage?
Say that again?
I haven't even
Anal linkage. Leakage.
Linkage.
Oh,
Anal linkage.
I love how I was going to make fun of you for not being able to speak, and then I can't fucking speak while making fun of you for not being able to fucking speak.
That pile closed down and there's no way of...
So we saving our drink for whenever they survive or die?
Now we can drink that. To drinking now. To Kmart Kohlhauser and Perry Mason / Rod Sterling and then...
We're still not. I don't wanna. I wish I won the poured one.
I don't wanna.
Drink into. I wish I won the poured one.
Yeah, to not find the pour one. Oh, God. Damn. I was just gonna sip it, but I took it off.
Is that your normal fucking mode or mode?
Mode?
I wanted to suck it, but I just. Yeah.
You're terrible.
Radiant increase accelerating.
I'm sorry.
I understand the incentive. I get what you were trying to say.
I think it was like the shock of the alcohol this early in the morning. I was like, my brain went.
You're right. You're right. Readers.
As well as we do.
Hi. Wait, we're not actually floating yet. Friend, give me a friend. Did anybody else fart in their suit? Dude, you imagine if you did fart in there? There's so much room for that shit to just move around and keep going back in.
I mean, at least it's your own fart. You can mostly always stand your own farts, right?
What are you guys
But like,
doing?
what happens if somebody else farted in your suit? You'd be like, jackass.
Wait, they have to go down this tube to get out?
34%.
Move faster!
They're in the bulkiest fucking spacesuits ever. Guys, I'm stuck!
Clunk! Clunk!
He's like Augustus Gloop.
Nice. No, he's, well, yeah, the pipe. I was gonna say, or they look like fucking Feruza, or what was her fucking name?
Bulk.
No, not Feruza Bulk. Another fucking 90s fucking band. Veruca Salt, that's it.
She don't care how, she wants it now.
38%.
Wait, weren't we just at 34%?
Wait, so okay? Is he going towards those people, or is he going away from those people?
I thought he was going away from them.
44%.
You guys want to shut off that alarm?
Dude, the fucking xenomorphs are real close, so you hear the beeping?
Yeah, right?
I
can't! My butt's stuck! Guys, my butt's stuck!
48%. Recality 52%.
I can't
drive 55? Wait.
You found what?
It looks like a back end of a transmission.
Yeah, it looks like Call of
Dink.
I need a finer instrument so I don't foul it up. Okay.
What about blowing it up?
The fire's going, she'll explode before you can accomplish anything.
That guy literally hasn't changed his facial expression this whole time.
I know. Fuck.
We walk in the next 30 seconds.
He's like,
Where do we go?
I think it's coming!
56%.
Drake, we are leaving!
Even if we freeze it, we'll evaporate with the bleed off that approach.
Wait, we'll freeze it and then bleed it like a break off duck, bro. I think I don't even making fucking sense. Coffee's ready. 1, 2.
You'd think with zero gravity you'd be able to move a little bit better, but I mean, you are in the bulkiest suits ever. You're looking like a big daddy from goddamn fucking Bioshock.
What is happening again? What is supposed to? Oh my god!
I thought it was a monster too, dude. I thought it was a monster too. It only took.
What the hell is this nose clipper gonna do?
What do you clip your nose with, man? My God!
Alright, I stuck this into this foam-looking installation thing. I don't know what's happening.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle,
What is
jiggle.
the point of fucking fat-headed douche muffin with the suit?
Aren't they all
None of these
fat-headed
guys have
dudes
jobs.
with a suit?
It makes sense. Alright, perch up, Pete. Ooh.
74%. 76%.
What number are we looking for?
I think it's to them dying.
80%.
Wow, I went from 50-something to 80-something? Goddamn.
What's still stuck? That guy isn't.
We
like a hot
are
red.
going to die.
I'm working it. I'm working it.
County, 90%.
You hear that? The beeping sort of slowing. Sort of.
Frick County, 92%.
Yay! Good job. He finger banged whatever the fuck's for a hot minute and started getting on. You see, fellas, there you go. You just gotta work the magic until the clitoris machine is
De-iced.
De-iced climax. Release the space balls. I'm so upset with you guys.
Damn it, they survived!
More delay. Another month.
I do not want to be up here for another fucking month.
That Dr. Easton can't explain.
I'm gonna twist your nipples like I do these knobs, Bob. Like the fuck off.
Bob knobs. Those nipples are Bob knobs.
I will describe precisely what I witnessed.
Oh, you morons fucking up.
React. Only the future can tell.
Only the future can tell. What? I don't know. Destination, we have no idea.
Rip Van Ronkel? Rip Van Ronkel!
That's hilarious. John Agar. Dum-ba-dum. We have no idea what the hell this was.
Well, look how short credits were back in the day, dude.
Yeah. White people in space.
Yeah.
Shakuti!
Ooh, hey. Something's happening. The
Yeah.
bird of prey is
Every
flying
fucking
off.
retard like, hey, the goddamn chemtrails. That's what's making us get the fucking measles vibe we're doing.
Oh no, that's all the illegals Biden left over the fucking border. But those are the ones that actually believe it exists.
I'm surprised.
There's a whole bunch of people don't believe measles exist now. And that's the time we're in now, where people don't even believe fucking measles exist.
Cunts, bitches, and sluts. Yeah, dude. I was surprised that the Trump administration didn't come out and say the Pope died from woke mind virus or TDS.
On that note,
It's very sad. Very sad.
I mean, it's kind of messed up that J.D. Vance was the last person to see him alive.
Did he touch him? Is that why?
He was standing over with a sickle, like, ah.
Did you even say thank you once?
On that note, forget our bird. We'll see you later.
Alligator.
Yeah. See, we were going such high. As soon as it ends, you're like, the phone's got. No. No, I gotta go to the fucking in-laws later.
Gotta go to the in-laws
I'm sorry.
later.
But I don't want to be like Dave Buzz and then just be like, oh, I gotta sleep now after it wears off. Oh man, we're almost out of whiskey.
I know, right?
That's pretty bad.
We've
How long
had that for a hot minute, though.
It's a couple months. A few months, I think.
A few months.
Didn't you bring it over around Christmas time? Because didn't somebody give it to you on Christmas time?
My brother. Believe it,
and it's what? April now? So.
Is that bad? Or is that good? I for an alcoholic.
That's
Or whatever.
that's
Is that
real
bad?
good for an alcoholic, but for us normal people that just
For normal people, is that good? Is all we're asking. Give us straight.
Because that doesn't get drunk any time it's not on camera. Every time that gets drunk, it's on camera. Like, Bird just don't come over before we start filming. Whoa.
Hey!
But also, we kind of start right off the bat. It's like, I go out, make a cup of coffee, smoke a cigarette, we bitch about fucking
everything.
Now.
Things.
And then, wow, we come in here and start.
We don't mean to.
But anyway, yeah.
To bitching about life.
We'll see you later.
Oh, wow.